For generations, my family cultivated these same 2,200 acres, our farmland, our heritage. The earth remembered our footsteps. The wind carried echoes of our lives. Every dawn across these fields brought hope. Every harvest proved our endurance. This land was never mere property. It was the soul of our family, a living legacy carved through sweat and sacrifice. We cared for it, and in return, it sustained us, giving not only survival, but meaning, belonging, and pride. Then the HOA, driven by relentless greed, unlawfully took it from beneath us. The news struck like a hammer, breaking a piece of who we were. They saw figures, not generations of labor, not the memories written into every row of soil. Believing themselves untouchable, they moved swiftly and coldly, erasing our past and threatening our future with the stroke of a pen. The betrayal was deep, leaving us stunned, wounded, and burning with injustice. They believed they were beyond reach, sheltered by power and their towering $12 million waterfront mansions. These glittering monuments of wealth mocked the simple, honest life we lived on our farm. They displayed their arrogance openly, convinced their status placed them above consequence. Those mansions, shining beneath the sun, stood as constant reminders of what they had taken, but they misjudged a farmer's strength. They mistook silence for surrender. They forgot that a farmer understands patience, endurance, and the power of a seed planted with purpose. My shock turned into resolve, fierce and unbreakable. I would not allow them to erase my family's story, not without resistance. This was no longer just land. It was justice. It was proof that even the mighty cannot claim what is not theirs. I did not fight with anger. I fought with truth, with law, and with relentless determination. I buried myself in legal codes, studying deeds, zoning statutes, and corporate structures. Days disappeared in dusty archives. Nights faded into pages lit by coffee and belief in justice. I searched for hidden clauses, forgotten rulings, any flaw that could change fate. The journey was long, isolating, and exhausting. Yet with every discovery, my resolve sharpened, until finally, I found it. The loophole, hidden within layers of regulation, lay proof their sale was unlawful. One overlooked detail that shattered their foundation. It was clarity in darkness, a turning point, not a mere technicality, but the key to dismantling everything they built. As I pressed deeper, corruption surfaced, deceit, manipulation, disregard for law. The truth became undeniable. I revealed their corruption with precise evidence, carefully assembled and impossible to refute. The confident faces of the HOA faltered under truth's weight. The legal battle raged, yet truth proved stronger than influence. Public voices rose, and their polished image cracked, exposing decay beneath. Then, step by careful step, within the bounds of law, I reclaimed justice. Not only my land, their mansions. One by one, I lawfully sold every mansion they once used to display dominance. The same wealth they trusted became their downfall. Their disbelief, their shattered pride, remains unforgettable. The quiet farmer they dismissed brought down their empire through patience, law, and truth. Their fury changed nothing, for every action I took stood firmly within legality. Justice is not always fast, but it is certain. It may demand time, strength, and sacrifice, but when it arrives, it is undeniable. This was never petty revenge. It was restoration. It was proving fairness still stands against power abused. Truth, patience, and resolve outlast arrogance and greed. The land taught patience. The seasons taught resilience. My family taught what must never be surrendered. Today my farmland stands secure, my legacy restored, and the mansions of the greedy stand in other hands, silent proof of a farmer's unyielding will.